to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
How you doing, everybody? My name's Coach Boz with SMACM World. Got a special guest from here, from Bay High, Noah Cutter, right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
All right, man. Noah Cutter is a running back, linebacker, punter for Bay High. He ran over 1,000 yards with 14 touchdowns. Had a total of 17 tackles. But a crazy stat that people may not know about Noah is he's a punter as well. He averaged like 60 yards a punt, which is impressive. It's very hard to punt the ball. I don't know if you ever tried, but it's very hard, man. So, Noah, I'm glad to have you on the show, man. Let's talk about Coach Turk, man. What do you like about Coach Turk and what he does for Bay High football?
He brings the intensity. Mm-hmm. He has this new saying that we're gonna keep for the year, and it's the next step.
Gotcha.
We're working on today, and if we get today done, then tomorrow is the next step.
Right.
And you got to work harder, no matter how hard you work that day.
Gotcha.
It's always got to be greater on the next step.
All right, man. Coach Turk, man, you're more than welcome to come to SMACM World to talk to us, man. We're looking forward to talking to you during the football season, man. So let's get right to the interview, man. I want to talk about this highlight of yours, man. Very impressive. You run behind your pads. You don't shy away from contact. You really lay that shoulder, lay lumber down, as my dad would say. And probably one of the most impressive things I saw on this highlight film is your ability to hurdle defenders. What is going through your head when you say, I'm about to jump over this guy?
It's always been, like, I've always played the position that I'm at, so it kind of just
natural.
It came natural.
Gotcha.
And I'll see something in my mind instantly. It'll react, and I can run behind my blockers well.
All right.
And then before a hurdle, like, I don't know, everything kind of slows down.
Yeah.
I can process it a little bit.
I think the most impressive one is when you did against Pass High, and you hurdled over a guy 5-yard line, stayed on your balance, didn't fall. Most people when they hurdle, they fall, and you just got in the end zone. I was like, rewind. I watched it again, man. Yeah. So that was impressive, man. So let's talk about who's your big rival. All right, who's your big rival as far as since you've been at Bay High?
Well, it's always been, of course, Stanislaus. But this year it's kind of, me and Zay, we've been cool. Gotcha. So it's kind of like Pass High. Yeah. But every year it's always been Stanislaus.
Good.
We got them homecoming this year, so it's really.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big game, man. That's awesome. So, man, this past season, you're a senior this way, correct? Okay. So this past summer, did you get a chance to go to any college camps to display your talent?
Yes, sir.
What camps did you attend?
Mississippi State.
Okay.
Where else? PRC. And Southeastern.
Which one did you have like the best experience for you as far as seeing like the top athletes go to the camp?
I went to Mississippi State and they had kids from like IMG.
Okay.
And some 5-star.
Gotcha.
Kids out there, and it was nice seeing like the different levels of how football is. But Southeastern was a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man.
It was a great school.
I'm glad you enjoyed, your recruiting. That's part of recruiting, so that's awesome. So this year, for the first game of the year, who do you guys have for football?
West Harrison. All
right, man. All right, so looking forward to seeing you. I'm going to definitely catch one of those games this year, man. This is a question I want to ask you. Do you play more than one sport?
Yes, sir. I run track.
What event did you run?
Hurdles.
Oh, man.
110.
No. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking you were about to say, I ran a 100. I did 200.
And I did the 4x2.
Okay.
For a while.
So you really are a natural jumper. Like, you really can hurdle.
I don't know. You kind of just.
So did you do on the hurdles? Did you do the 110 and the I believe it's a 300 hurdle?
Yeah.
You did both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're pretty athletic, man. Like, you're really sneaky fast too. I don't think I said that. You really like. don't want to disrespect these others, but it's like you're faster on film. Yeah. Like I don't want you to think I'm saying you're slow. Like when I say sneaky fast, I'm like, man, he's moving. You know, he's running away from the defender. Like you were running away from people, and I was like, man, this kid is real special. And I read a couple articles that you got a chance to be, Mr. Football, man. So, man, we got some talent down here. I just want people to know, man. Everybody need to support Bay High. If you're in the area in Bay St. Louis, man, support Bay High Tigers, man. They got some great players there, man. Speaking of great players, name some other great athletes on your team.
We have this kid, Teron Bedford.
Okay.
He is a tight end. That kid, he's big.
Okay.
He got really big.
Okay.
And then we have this. We have these 2 tackles, Devin Gaspard, and then Urbano Mendez. He's 6'7", and we just got to get him. If we get him in the right mindset,
He's going to be a problem, probably. Yeah.
And then we have this kid Carson Moran.
Okay.
And he's a natural athlete. Like he's like a little bigger than me.
Wow. Wow. Okay, but Bay High faithful, you gotta support these Bay High Tigers this year, man. They're on to do some. So, what are your season expectations for you for your senior year?
I haven't really thought into it. I've just kind of just worked and just. Gotcha. I'm just kind of waiting to see how everything plays out and just go out there and do me.
Basically, what Coach Turk's motto is, take it a day at a time, and that's the way you should approach it, man. That's the way you should approach it. So, what kind of can you go for 2,000 yards this year for rushing?
That is the goal.
That's a personal goal, man. Give me 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, man.
Yeah.
And then we got Mr. Mississippi, Mr. Football in Bay St. Louis, man. So I really believe you can do that, man.
I definitely.
Zay just left.
Yeah.
I just had an interview with Zay. He said it's gonna be kind of hard for you to have a big game on him. He already told me rivalry week he's gonna text you, let you know, no, not this week.
He said that last year.
Yeah, and then you answered it with the hurdle over the.
Yeah, I had 3 that game.
Oh, tell Zay. He said he had 3 against you last time. We're gonna see what you're gonna do.
3 touchdowns.
Man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thing I want to talk about now is, man, like what motivates you to be great every day at practice, school, and in the games? What are some things?
Just my past and just trying to perfect the things that I knew the people around me couldn't, and just trying to get better and live a different life than what I've been around.
Awesome, man. You don't let your surroundings. Everybody got obstacles to overcome, and that's awesome that you taking that approach. That like I'm not gonna let what I've grown up and saw, defeat me. And you definitely doing a great job, Noah, man. I'm real proud of you, man. Keep it up. I'll be watching you play on Saturdays one day. But I want to give you, like, you're part of a legacy. I was talking about all this Mr. Football and stuff. The legacy, I want to kind of give you a little history about Bay High. Tank Williams. He was one of the first professional athletes from Bay High, played at Stanford.
Yeah.
And then he got drafted by the Tennessee Titans.
Played for the Patriots.
Yep, Patriots as well. You got Coach Nick Case. He was a dog too, man.
Yeah.
He was a great athlete that came from Bay High, man. So it's just good that I always think like when I talk to young men about where they play at, like, hey, it was great players before you. Kind of respect that. So because somebody's gonna talk about you 20 years from now.
Yeah.
And that Noah. That guy would jump over anybody and keep running. And that's going to happen. I'm serious, man. I know it's funny now, but that's going to happen, man. And I can't wait to see you play this year. So, no, I'm not going to hold you any longer, man. You've been giving me a lot of good feedback as far as what it means to be a Bay High Tiger. I want to give you some inspiration to the young athlete in the Bay St. Louis area. Just give them some things that you can help them be better and great at everything they do.
What I'd have to say is, no matter how hard it gets, whether it's in life, the weight room, just put your face down, get that mindset, and just push as hard as you can. Because if you get that mindset, it can all work out. And you just gotta continue to work hard.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate that, Noah. And one more question, like this came in my head. I meant to ask you earlier. What number do you wear?
24.
Why? Don't have a reason.
I was 22 in middle school. 24 was the next open one, and I was like,
You make 24 look good, man. I tell you that, man. But Noah, man, I appreciate you, Coach Turk and Bay High, man. Y'all please support this football team, this high school, the community. Come out, support them every Friday night. They got some young, great talent, and I'm looking forward to see you guys. I really see that Bay High pass. I know it's in the middle, and so I'm definitely gonna be at that game. Check you Noah out and Xavier and play that game. But man, again, support Bay High. My name's Coach Boz. This is SMACM World. See you next time.
Yeah, Chico, talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?